Hello, everyone. I made it. Whew, is all I can say for this new year. 2024, starting out with a ginormous bang. And I know we're all feeling it. I know no one is left out of this one, my friends, because we're all here, right? Alrighty, we are going to get down to business here. After I have some of my tea, I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season. I did. I didn't do any card readings or anything. I took a break from most of social media and just relaxed and remembered what it was like before we had all these things. And it was nice. But there's good and bad points to all of these to technology and all these things. So let's just come into the space actually. And yes, I mean, I literally just switched from my desk at work to here. So I need a couple of minutes to kind of tune in. So if you would do so as well, if you're sitting in a chair, place both feet on the floor. Take some deep breaths with me and just let the to-dos and all of the things from today just roll off the shoulders. You can even shake out the shoulders, roll the neck if you like. I absolutely need to, because we all hold stress and tension in our neck and shoulders, and it has definitely been a stressful week at my day job. We've got lots of new things going on there, and it includes technology, and it's been a fun ride. So, all right. So let's see. I'm still trying to let it all go here. So instead of me doing sage today, I am bringing this is a 60 hertz. This is the Earth's, it's a C7 sharp. So sound is also a cleanser. If you've ever gone to a sound bath, it's so healing and beautiful. So instead of using sage or any of the other items I usually use, we're just going to do sounds today. So I'm just going to ring it 4 times for each cycle, for each major moon phase here. So keep your eyes closed and keep taking a deep breath, letting that breath go down into your abdomen. Very good. And just letting that beautiful sound, the earth resonance just sink into our cells here. Again, just keep letting go of all the to-dos, of all the things that come in our busy mind. I know we're all in the same plane, basically, dealing with all the to-dos that we have to do or we're asked to do daily. Guardians of the four corners, Mother in the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, and sacred ones, we call on you and welcome you here now, and we thank you for your presence. I thank all of our spirit guides and angels coming together with us in this space, in this present moment, with a grateful heart, full of love for ourselves and love for others. And thank you, archangels, for cutting away all of the necessary cords, the unnecessary cords from people, places, institutions, constitutions, anything that is not serving us. We are in this protective space together to see what this beautiful new moon in Capricorn is going to be bringing us. And so it is. So I'm going to read from my new Moonology diary. It is so fantastic. I cannot express to everyone how wonderful this book is. If you really are wanting to kind of, know about astrology and what the energies are at the time of the new moon and the full moon. So this is a new moon in Capricorn, and the key words and ideas for this lunation are exploration, power packed, transformative, and lessons learned. This is the last new moon before Pluto makes its mighty first 21st century foray into the sign of Aquarius, where it hasn't been since 1798. So Pluto is now coming into Aquarius, and it will be in Aquarius, if I remember, for 20 years. So we've got Pluto there. One thing to know about Aquarius is that it's all about humanity. So whatever else you do this month, as you make your new moon wishes, do make a wish for the entire planet's population, even the people who drive you crazy. And I really am hearing that one today because I got some people driving me crazy. This new moon could be very magical, but first of all, you have to believe in your powers. Do you? Do you know deep down that you're way more powerful and able to shape and bend your reality than you may think? Maybe you've had a tough upbringing and someone made you feel powerless. Maybe you forgot your abilities for another reason. Right now, as the new year begins and you start to reveal more and more of the future you can work your magic. First, decide if you're going to stay in or come out of the magical closet. Are you going to let people know that you believe you have the power to shape your life, or are you going to work in secret? Pluto is being triggered by this new moon, and Pluto's all about secrets. However, the new moon energy makes it a really good time to admit, even if only to yourself, that you're capable of all kinds of wonderful. Just after the new moon comes, a super positive alignment between feisty Mars and jubilant Jupiter. This stage is set for us all to do our things with gusto. What can you do that harms no one but makes you feel powerful? Go out and do it. So it also says here too, as the new moon triggers Pluto, the planet of transformation, make an honest inventory of the thoughts you're thinking. Which thoughts need to be healed? When you go into a negative thought spiral, can you recognize that the thoughts that you're having are doing you no good? The unconscious behaviors you sometimes find yourself acting out. The habitual thoughts that hold you back from achieving your potential. Hello, me. Once you've identified them, you can start to acknowledge them as they arise, thank them, and work through them. Find their source and eventually move away from them. You can do EFT or body tapping to help them dissipate. So she does have in here for every new moon, what is your biggest, most audacious goal, wish, or intention? So whatever it is for you right now, write that down. What is your biggest, most audacious goal for right now? And then she asks you to turn it into an affirmation and put it on your mirror in your bathroom for 7 days or longer and repeat the affirmation like it's already happened. And then she gives you what are the next actions you're going to take for the next 24 hours, in the next week, and in the month ahead. So it's a wonderful, wonderful exercise. And I will be doing this when I get done here, writing what my most audacious goal is for right now. And then I will turn it into an affirmation and keep it in my mind and on my mirror. So this new moon is bringing in a lot of us to still continue to let go. Now, I used to use the word release, but I saw in one of my socials, this woman was talking about how if you take apart that word, release, you're actually not releasing. You are releasing the issue to yourself. Now, words are very powerful, and I am a huge believer in that. So instead of me saying I release the need to control others, it is I let go of the need to control others. I give away the need to control others. But when you use the word release, you're basically releasing, as in re-renting that thought or pattern or whatever you want to really let go of. So really think about that when you are thinking about the things, the behaviors, the way you speak to yourself and negative patterns, how you can let it go. I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention. I was talking to my mom yesterday about that, and she was like, oh, wow, that now I totally get that. All right. So feel free to do it with me because I'm so used to saying I release, I release, I release. And it is I let go. I say goodbye to, or I say farewell. So just a little food for thought for you. All right. So we're doing a 3-card pull. I'm switching up my card spreads. I always did a new moon intention activation spread, and it was 6 cards, and it's just a lot. So I want to try to keep things a little bit more simple this year. I might do 3 or 4 cards in most of my card readings this year because I want to keep it simple. It's one of the things I'm trying to work on for myself, and slowing down and focusing on things. Those are my 2 words for this year: to slow down and focus and not get so overwrought with, oh, well, this is how I used to do it. We can always start anew anytime, which is a beautiful blessing. When we wake up every morning, we can start anew. It's a new day. All right, so I am using the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. You probably can see, yeah, by Kyle Gray. And I love this deck. I love all my decks, but this is one of my favorites because it has a lot of the beautiful Ascended Masters that a lot of us know. And I'm just curious as to who is going to come in for us. All right. Alrighty, so let me just get these little babies spread out. And here we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for revealing to us what we need to know at this new moon. We are willing to listen and appreciate your guidance. Okay, so I'm just going to pick 3 and see what we have. Let's go over here. Gotta spread it all out there. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, we are going to be doing a 3-carder, and this lovely I just love it. Wow. Okay, people, here we go. So the first card is what is rising up in me at this time of the new moon. And it is Dwal Cool. Dharma unfolding. I know you can't really see it. My lighting in here. It is what it is. So it says Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. And I may read from the book, but let's see what we got here. So what's rising up in us? So in remembering that we are love. We are created by love, from love. We are love. So as our Dharma unfolds, as all of these lessons unfold to us, how are we going to come back into seeing the lessons? And I am right there with you, my friends. I'm not going to go into detail because nobody wants to hear the issues here. But we know that when we are presented with challenges, it is for us to look at that challenge or obstacle, thank it, and then figure out a way to really work through it in a more positive way. Instead of pushing it away or ignoring it, it's time to really look at what we need to let go of once and for all. So the second card is, what is the main message of this new moon? And it is Master Buddha, increased awareness, very powerful, deep connection, and trust your inner voice. And this is just flowing so well. We need to be more aware of ourselves, of others, and what we are bringing in and what we're letting go of. So the more that we are aware of our inner self and trusting our inner self, the more awareness we have when we're out and with other people and when we're interacting with other people. So the final outcome of this wonderful new moon in Capricorn is Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. And all three of these masters definitely believe in that. Dwal Kul, it's all about oneness. Master Buddha, Buddha is all about oneness. We are one. We are all connected. We all come from the same source. And it is a web that we are a part of. So this new moon in Capricorn is really telling us, hey, look at the things that you really need to address. Stop pushing them away or putting them in a box or putting them in a drawer. Something keeps coming up, look at it, dissect it, befriend it, be its friend and say, okay, issue, why do you keep coming up? What is causing this issue to keep coming up? There's something that I need to uncover about myself. And that's when you do have love for yourself and you're kind to yourself when you're looking in those kind of shadowy, dark places. Be gentle with yourself. And this is something I'm telling myself as I'm telling you, because I've been hit with some serious challenges this week. And that's okay. We all are. But know that your soul's expansion, it depends on it. We have to let go of these things so we can expand and be more of our true selves, right? Now, I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck because it's the overall feel. And it is the beautiful green Tara, supreme protection. You are you are protected. Cords are being cut and move beyond limitations. Trust. And this one said to trust your inner voice. Buddha, Master Buddha is telling you to trust. So it is all about trusting ourselves, knowing what our true inner voice is telling us is right. And I know we all struggle with that because of all the behaviors that we have learned, right? All the conditioning, all the old patterns. You know, they're really coming in strong now because we have got to get through these and become the master of our own life. And these three masters, Dwal Kul, Buddha, Mahavatar Babaji, these are really serious masters that mastered their spirituality in their lifetimes. And now they're here supporting us and telling us, you are protected. Trust yourself. Trust the universe. And know that all things will work out in your favor. And it really does have to do with how we talk to ourselves, how we treat ourselves. how we love ourselves, and then how we are out in the world with others. And it is true, the more you love yourself, the more it's easier to love others. It's easier to have more compassion in your heart. So I hope this did bring you some comfort in knowing that we are at a very pivotal point right now. It is time for us to really get down in the dirt and do the work. I am right there with you. I'm right beside you, digging and scraping and looking and what can I do here? How can I change this there? We can all do it together. You're not alone. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the Green Tara just to give you a little extra comfort and a little extra protection here, because it is a beautiful message. It is a beautiful message. You know, we have got this. We can do this. It's my pleasure, sister. It's my pleasure. I needed to hear this today. We all do. We all need support. So Green Tara, and she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. You are protected. Cords are being cut and moved beyond limitations and trust. Legend has it that Avalokitesvara, pardon me, the personification of perfect compassion, was looking up down on the earth one day and cried tears when he witnessed all the suffering in the world. When the tears hit the earth, a lotus formed, from which Tara, the goddess of compassion and light, was born. She has many forms based on different colors, and we have chosen green in this oracle because she brings a light of protection and safety with her. Always compassionate and loving, she helps us move into a new state of being and doing. You are safe. Protection is all around you. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set out for you. Cords are being cut between you and your past so that you can feel energetically clear and aware. Don't worry about recalling fearful experiences. They aren't going to be recreated now. Just acknowledge them and leave them behind you so you can step into a space of spiritual and personal freedom. Green Tara has placed a force field of complete love and acceptance around you. She is here to tell you that you no longer need to build up walls around your heart, and that it's safe to trust what you feel and who is in your life today. Beautiful message. It is all about loving ourselves, having compassion for ourselves. That ultimately will assist us in learning to trust ourselves more. So thank you for joining me for this new moon. Remember, sit down, write down what your most audacious goal is right now. Set a mantra, and then start to work towards that. What can you do tomorrow to get you towards that goal? What can you do in a week? What can you do in the next month? Let's stay focused on what we really want in our lives. Thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you at the full moon. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do the waning and waxing moon readings anymore, but I'll just go with what I feel. But thanks for joining me again, and I will see you soon. And I am always sending you peace, love, and soul. Take care.